Hey, good Friday morning, GCF. This is one, two, three things for this Friday. And so, thing number one, you may know that our mission statement here at GCF is inviting people to life in the kingdom of God. And we have 5 objective statements that help us go about inviting people to life in the kingdom of God. And the fourth of those objective statements is loving locally, especially the last, the least, and the lost. And so we try to be involved in projects and activities throughout the year that are a part of loving people in our local community. And we have one of those activities coming up tomorrow. It's our Deck the Halls event at the new Jessamine County Homeless Shelter. And so there are about 20 or 25 of you who volunteered for that project. Tomorrow afternoon, it's going to run from sometime in the afternoon through about 7:30, 7:45 that night, and you've got different shifts to work and whatnot. So under number one, thing number one is for those of you who volunteered to remember to show up for your shift tomorrow. And thing number two is for those of you who aren't going to be a part of that event in a hands-on sort of way, want to invite you to be a part of that event by prayer. And so pray for our team that's going to be over there tomorrow, but also pray for the long-term success and ministry and effectiveness of this new homeless shelter for Jessamine County over in Nicholasville. So that's thing number one, the Deck the Halls event tomorrow. Thing number two is our Christmas Eve offering. For the last several years, we have every year done a special Christmas offering. We emphasize especially giving on Christmas Eve, and those funds do not go to our sort of general fund budget here at GCF, but they go to a specific cause. Last year we did refugee ministry. The year before that we did the Psalm 139 project, which was to help put ultrasound machines in the crisis pregnancy centers. But this year, our Christmas Eve offering is going to go to folks who live in the Congo in Africa. Medine Keener, who is one of our elders, and her son David and her daughter Karen are from the Congo, and we're going to turn those funds over to Medine and her husband Craig to send back to the Congo to be used directly in helping people there. They've got a vast network of friendships and relationships and ministry connections there. And one of our hopes is that at the Christmas Eve worship service, we'll be able to show you a brief video with Medine that will explain kind of some of the needs in the Congo and how those needs can be really practically met through your giving. So be aware of that Christmas Eve offering. Coming up on Christmas Eve, we'll also have opportunities for you to give in the Sundays following Christmas Eve as well. So thing number one, Deck the Halls. Thing number two, Christmas Eve offering. Thing number three is underwear. We've been talking a lot about underwear here at GCF in this sermon series, Better Than Underwear. And just want to remind you that as a part of this, one of the other ways we're asking you to give this Christmas is to bring in brand new packages of kid-size underwear. Our local schools and their family resource centers often can make use of these, or can almost always make use of clean packages of underwear to help kids out who need help in that way. So please be bringing in some underwear. I mentioned to you last week that you can run into Dollar General and get a pack for boys and a pack for girls for right around $10. You can go to Walmart or Kroger. They carry them too. And be bringing those in and leaving them on that collection cart that we have when you come right in the back doors. And by way of that, we do continue in the Better Than Underwear series this Sunday. We talked about love this last week, and so this week we'll be talking about yet another gift that comes to us at Christmas that's, as I said, better than underwear. Anyway, that's one, two, three things for this Friday. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you Sunday if I don't see you around town before then.